2, 1. Alright, good evening everyone, Z here. Welcome back to PowerWash Simulator. Just taking it easy and having a nice, chill office meeting here. Hopefully we take care. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take care of all that. So I'm not. Alright, one person in. I guess plans changed, even though I tried to message you earlier this evening. I'm like, crap.
Well, it doesn't matter that much to me.
I mean, you were about to watch a 2.5 hour movie, and
Yeah.
and then I was about ready to just go Destiny 2 raid. So I guess before, did you go ahead and watch the state of play beforehand?
Yep. I kept reading the time wrong. I didn't really pay attention to like when it was supposed to come on. I was just like seeing news of like, oh, we're getting a demo.
Well,
But then at first I thought the state of play was going to be like on Wednesday.
oh no.
And then I read the time earlier today, and I thought it was at 3:30.
Shit.
So
Yeah.
it wasn't until I got on earlier that I was like, oh, it's about to start. Oh, crap. I thought I missed it.
Well, for me, I'm kind of glad they kept it a bit short. I thought it would be like, oh, it's going to be like 30 minutes or so, or nope, completely wrong. They kept it really short, like 10 to 15 minutes, which kind of good thing. I think we've seen enough. Or I should say, I mean, there is stuff to talk about, but the stuff that, like, you don't really. All we really needed to know was, like, hey, we get new story dialogue, which was different in Remake. Like, we get to see, like, a Mass Effect sort of dialogue change. And then I don't know what to think of the skill, like, how can I say it? The tome system. I don't know whether that's going to be replacing the materia slots, or I should, or, you know how F7 Remake had the materia system. I doubt that's going to go away, but I don't know if that's, like, the overall skills are going to be transferred to this tome system.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but I'd be pretty sure that you would still have materia.
That's what I would.
I don't know. You might have a point there, because like it'd be a heck of a lot harder to juggle all that materia between a much bigger cast.
Exactly. It would be ridiculous if that was the case, because, my goodness, like, it seemed like the skill system was almost as well, it's not as equivalent to 10. Like, good God, no. Dude. I don't want to see the system for 10. Because that's ridiculous. Like, it was I can tell you firsthand if you look at the power system for, or the skill power spear system grid, you would spend hours. Well, maybe so, but I'm not gonna tend to look at the demo anytime soon.
Oh, I downloaded it. Um, it's 50 gigabytes. The
Whoo!
demo is bigger than like half of the games that I own. I can't say I'm
She,
surprised when you know the full game is that big. You need to still render a lot of the game.
yeah, no. I'll just wait till I get the physical and then we can look, because I don't want to be strayed with like what I'm currently doing right now, with like trying to finish up Red Dead and, and then Persona Free Reload, which I'll talk about that like early impressions or soon, but but uh, I'm sort of glad that they're also taking a page from 16. It looks like with the open world. Like, we get to see Nebel, we get to see your, like, Cosmo Canyon, all the famous six, seven locations. They look absolutely amazing. How they look.
Oh yeah, the game looks absolutely incredible.
And it's gonna get insane. Like, especially with the team synergy and, like, possible team combinations. It's gonna get nutty. Like, even the gameplay just looks really good. I feel like this may be the game at, like, early impression. It is gonna be a game of the year contender for sure.
Yeah, uh, I think it could be like a top three game of the year.
We'll just have to see how many.
It's it's the open world where I think it could falter and make people not like it as much. Like I mean, the first game had just a few areas,
That are
but
explorable.
like the entire game was mostly linear, and I think it's easier to tell a story and impress people with a linear game than it is an open world game.
And I'm kind of glad that they also stated, like, the side stuff. You could come back to it any time and not be locked out.
Oh, I
Compared
want to
to.
do that dolphin mini game.
Oh.
I couldn't believe they were showing more mini games, even some from the first game. I was like, I thought I already knew a bunch of the mini games,
Oh, no.
like the
You are.
golden saucer boxing thing or the chocobo racing.
Like, nope, you're in for a world of hurt when you find that out.
Oh my god. Going
Like,
for the platinum in that game might break me.
like, it's gonna be crazy when you try it. Like, who knows, like, what possible outcomes, especially if the golden saucer dates, like, what possibilities you could have. Because, like I said, you have the Mass Effect dialogue that's gonna be in this game, and it will change your outcome of who's gonna go with you. And that's kind of somewhat important. Like, I know some people are gonna say, "Oh, why don't you go with Tifa, or why don't you go with Aerith?" They're like, "Oh
Mm.
boy, like it's gonna get crazy."
There was an interesting mechanic they did in the first game. Um, Depending on the character you got along with the most, There's
Mm-hmm.
a scene in chapter 14 where you have like a bonding experience outside of Aerith's house, and Aerith is also an option. She's just kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
well, she's captured by Shinra at the time, but she's an ancient. She has powers or whatever.
And I'm kind of glad that they also stated, like, the one thing I noticed, that everybody has a different mechanic outside of Midgar. Like, I'm surprised Tifa has, like, a grappling hook mechanic.
Yeah,
And
that's gonna be interesting. That's like, isn't that gonna maybe make a bit of a Metroidvania type exploration?
hmm, that point I don't know. Like, I've said in the past, and I'll say it here again, is that I only just know the Midgar sector. Everything else will probably be very new. For So I have no idea. The only
Well, the
thing,
idea is, well, you're gonna remember some things from the original game, but they
oh
also
yeah,
wiped the slate clean. No
oh
one
I,
knows where the story is gonna go from here.
oh yeah, like especially when they showed the whole, you are not the original Tifa that Sephiroth remembers. I'm like, oh great, thanks Sephiroth. You just have to drop that bomb on us, which I wasn't expecting. I think no one was expecting that. But yeah, I feel like it's gonna be real. Like even Costa de la Sol, I'm glad that we're actually gonna explore that area, unlike they did with, and I hate saying this, was Crisis Core. They did not allow you to explore that area very well in the game at all. But we'll just have to see how that goes. But early impressions, it's gonna look very good. Oh, come on. Okay, let's see. Early impressions, I do of Persona Free Reload. I am doing this on a normal difficulty, so I don't know.
I watched 5 hours of. No, wait, maybe not 5 hours. More like 4 hours, I guess, of you playing it.
And I cheated. I did not. I technically didn't really buy the DLC. I had enough points from PlayStation Stars to redeem to get DLC.
Oh.
So if that's what you were wondering how I managed to get the DLC, that's how I managed to do it.
I just assumed you bought it.
Technically yes, but technically no at the same time. I mean, I bought a whole bunch of like DLC for both Persona 5 Tactica, and I bought the Reload DLC. But very good. There is one nitpick, and I don't know if you noticed this, was that how am I not earning money?
Yeah, money's really scarce in that game, isn't it?
I'm like, what in the world? That was very different in like both the original and in like both versions of FES and Portable, where money you could get abundantly. I'm like, I don't know if that's Atlas's way of saying that's something different, but
I remember the original, it was kind of stingy too. Um, And like with 4, a lot of times I would have enough to buy like all of the armor and weapons I need for my entire party. 3, nope. I get like one sword for one party member, and I give one party member more armor. And if I'm lucky, I can get more from the dungeon. But yeah, I just don't have the money. Like at one point, I only had like $3, and I had to go work to get some more.
I know. Like you saw me during the stream was that I spent a lot of time at the cafe.
You get more if you work at the movie theater.
Hmm.
You get $50 instead of 25 from the cafe.
Hmm.
You guys have to work to get money? Well, I'm out of money in Fallout 4. I have to go kill shit. Wow, I'll take working. Definitely dying in survival mode. It's happened to me so many times where I get set back like 40 minutes. I'm like, yep, fuck this game.
Oh, there's one thing I was gonna say. Oh, the boss fight was brutal for me, for the High Priestess Shadow.
I'm actually glad, because I thought the game was going to be too easy.
Oh my word.
And I used the footage of you dying to figure out a strategy for myself. And the thing is, I was much more defensive. But guess what? I got it on the second try, because the first try, I ran out of time.
Oh.
That time limit is no joke.
Oh, I know. I'm like...
It's not that strict in the original.
No, it's not. Like, neither, like, FES or Portable, you have plenty of time to defeat the High Priestess.
Yeah, but it makes it a good challenge.
Well, and I'm glad I'm not using DLC personas. I am not doing that.
That would be cheating.
I know. I'm just like...
Caleb's all about cheating.
Well, I did that in Royals, and that was a big mistake. Never have, like, Izanagi no Kambi on your party, otherwise you could just wipe the floor clean.
So I'm pretty confident that Borderlands 4 is going to be announced in like 5 weeks.
Why 5 weeks?
PAX. And that's where Borderlands 3 was announced in 2019. And there's evidence behind this also. Back when Borderlands 3 was about to get announced, they did a story so far for all the Borderlands games. They just started doing that today. And it's exactly 6 weeks until PAX, which would be 6 videos. And on top of that, when Borderlands 3 was coming out, when they were announced Borderlands 3, Borderlands YouTubers were getting sent to the PAX by Gearbox, and that's already happening.
I'm guessing like Killer 6 already got his.
I don't think it was Killer 6. Killer 6 was there for Borderlands 3 though. But yeah, so pretty likely that Borderlands 3 is about to get announced at PAX and then get released in September.
You mean PAX 4, not 3?
Yeah, Borderlands 4. Or they're just doing this hype up for a fucking 2-minute Borderlands movie trailer. You know how disappointed I would be.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I doubt that's too much hype to be doing that.
And just make it just PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Just keep it those free and don't add like a Switch version to it. God, no.
Is that something 2K has been doing?
I mean,
I don't remember what they've released lately.
Also, there's proof that 2K once they released, I forgot their earnings calls. They say when they release like multiple like major games before a certain point. And GTA 5 is definitely, GTA 6 means definitely one of them. But also, whenever GTA 5 came out, Borderlands 3 actually earned as much money as GTA 5 when it came out. Not counting online, obviously. So those two franchises are heavy hitters for 2K.
Well, obviously, like you said,
Also, on Metacritic, guess what the #1 looter shooter is?
Borderlands did it free.
Borderlands 2. It's above every other looter shooter. Destiny, Division, Diablo. Well, Diablo's not really a looter shooter, but
That doesn't surprise me. I think someone had an article saying that a Destiny player said that Destiny 2 is better than Suicide Squad.
yeah, the game looks... I noticed a lot of the end-game content for that game looks like it's very similar to Borderlands 3 end-game content, which is not a good thing for multiple reasons. They have a thing that's kind of like Anointments from Borderlands 3 and in Suicide Squad, where you have to re-roll it over and over and over and over again. Except in Borderlands 3, there's like 80 different anointments, so getting the one anointment you want takes for fucking ever.
Yeah, that's not gonna be a good sign. Gonna be a good sign.
And they also have modifiers like Borderlands 3 and Wonderlands has on the higher difficulties, which no one likes that shit either. Also, I got that Last of Us koozie, and it looks really cool. So yeah, you can put it on your soda or beer can and stuff, and you can also use it as a cup because it comes with a lid and the straw.
Mm.
And also, I was talking to Cheyenne and Lindsay, who works with Cheyenne. And also, Lindsay graduated in me and Dustin's grade. Lindsay Teifel. We're talking. I told Lindsay, I was like, I bought a fucking Xbox for Starfield, and it's coming to fucking PS5 supposedly. And she was like, I told her that I had an Xbox and a PlayStation. She has a PC, and she's like, yeah, me and Cheyenne should come and game at your place sometime. She's like, we could play the Call of Duty Zombies. She's like, I'll bring the pizza. In my mind, I was like, I think I'd rather watch you guys play Dead Space. They've never played a horror game before. That'd be more entertaining to me.
Yeah, that would get them.
And then Cheyenne said, if we played on Xbox, I would provide the batteries. Screw you. And Cheyenne also was like, where's my Xbox at? And then later in the day, I was like, instead of bringing you an Xbox, I'll just get you some gum. And she's like, I would throw that at you. And next time they ask me for an Xbox, I'm going to say, yeah, you guys have a box? I'm going to write an X on it.
Just get them the Xbox fridge.
There we go. But I was about ready to talk about that because, like, I saw that article too. I'm like, why? Why would you?
Because it sounds like Xbox was supposed to be a publisher now. They're not. I don't think they're going to have a console anymore.
Yeah, that's the question. Exactly how far are they want to do timed exclusives?
The thing I'm wondering, and this was like a topic that we talked about, was like Game Pass on PlayStation. And I'm like, there's no way they would allow that. Since
if they were getting out of the console market, they would definitely put Game Pass on PlayStation.
Also, if Xbox does go out of business, Sony's going to be extremely lazy. So it's going to be bad for
arrogant.
Sony.
They will get arrogant again.
Yeah. I mean, what's to stop them from making you buy $100 games and selling their console for $1,000?
The only
no competition. Nintendo is not a competition.
I know, but
no, it really isn't.
It's already bad enough for like I said, or I was getting ready to talk about this when you mentioned like, oh, what games does 2K have? I'm like, what? I wasn't gonna mention 2K, but Warner Brothers, good lord. Oh, I don't even want to mention the Arkham trilogy. It's just terrible. Like third-party Nintendo games just look terrible on the system anymore. Like it frame drops, quality, like graphics change. No, thank you. I do not want that.
Yeah, I'm aware Warner Brothers pushes games on the Switch that the Switch can't handle. I guess somehow they made Hogwarts Legacy work. I have no clue how.
I
I
mean, they made
know.
Witcher 3 work, so.
That's not Warner Brothers though.
I
But
know, but
Witcher
you can
3
get
is bigger than.
but you can get Hogwarts to work, but you can't get Mortal Kombat 1 to work? Or at least look like it's not melted wax?
I know. It looks like even Mortal Kombat 11, which I regret having on the system.
Also,
It
you guys
looks
give me crap for double dipping on Borderlands. Alex said he has all the Borderlands games on Nintendo Switch. That is no different than me buying all the Borderlands games on Xbox. Absolutely no different.
I could say the worst offender was this Vita version. Ooh. Ooh.
You played the VR version of Borderlands too? Because I'm sure that's terrible. I've seen that. It looks terrible. Watching people play VR games is not. It looks like shit. I mean, I'm sure playing a VR game it's better than watching it.
Mm-hmm.
The games always look like shit when you watch it.
I have no idea about the VR, honestly, because I think most of us could agree it doesn't appeal to our interests. But 2 free VR titles during the state of play last week. And you would have liked last week's. Anyways.
Ooh, a Baruch. Where's my Lyuda?
Like, get up somewhat of an update for Silent Hill 2. But is it just me, Justin, or is it getting mixed reviews for... I didn't actually talk about that last week.
Oh yeah, we're not talking about that. That's what I think you're about to talk about. I still haven't played it yet. So.
Oh, you haven't played it?
Yeah, and I completely forgot it even existed until you just mentioned it. So
You're actually gonna...
You might not want to, anyway.
Yeah.
why? It's not that good. People say I hear people say it's amazing.
It's not amazing, but it's pretty good.
No,
but you understand my complaints during that stream, right, Dustin?
You might not gel with the subject matter, and there are chase sequences that are purposely stressful and can put you into instant kill scenarios.
Oh, so it's like I'm playing Outlast. That's fine. I played Outlast.
No, you're running away. You're just constantly running away until you reach a specific location.
Yes.
The thing is, I remember the last chase sequence, and that one's pretty damn long and confusing.
That's how Outlast was. I had to keep dying over and over again until I figured out where to go.
If you can't tell where you're going because of your vision, that could be infuriating.
Oh, trust me. Remember what I said, Dustin, about how long it took me? And
yeah, when you told me that, I kind of scoffed it off. But then the second and third chase sequences, I was dying multiple times. I was like, oh, okay, now I get it.
It's infuriating, and they do not have checkpoints.
You're just like, Caleb sucks at video games.
No. The last chase sequence sucks.
Yeah, for a while I didn't even know what to do on the last chase sequence.
because
thought I had to like find all the things that you have to pick up, but I think you only have to find one with a
fi-
picture on it that shows you where to go.
like,
So I was like, do I have to find all these things while being chased? That's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, so freaking one of my coworkers this morning was calling in sick, and Jess was in charge because my boss was on vacation this week, Shelly, and she texted me because she thought I was Jess at 5 in the fucking morning.
whoops.
And it did wake me up. But I texted her, I was like, wrong person, I'm on Jess.
Like, surprise.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't tell her. I forgot to tell her who I was because, I was half awake. So I told her later in the day.
Probably when you're away, we could probably talk our opinion of it. Because no. Now, I could probably ask, do you think was this a better Silent Hill, Dustin?
It definitely has the right framework for a great Silent Hill game.
They copied off Outlast.
It's nothing
I mean,
like Outlast.
No, nowhere even close to Outlast. No.
But the things like, well, besides having a camera, you make it sound kind of similar.
The monster design in particular looks really fucking cool. And when it's like right behind you or like it just appears in front of you, it really got my heart rate up.
Moving was weird. Or I should say the monster moving looked a little bit janky, I should say.
I think it's supposed to look unnatural.
Oh, it's supposed to.
So Jacob just can't help him. Jacob just can't help himself to ask me to go out to eat all the time. He asked me to go out to eat Saturday for lunch, then Saturday for dinner, and then he asked me to go out to eat for dinner today. Does a man ever eat at home?
It's like, try, but...
It's called I want to save fucking money. My paycheck, this coming paycheck's decent. I mean, it's not amazing. But I'm so low on money now. I'm lower than I've been since I've been before. This is the lowest I've been since before COVID. A, I want to save money. B, I don't want to eat out 15 times a week. So.
You're still getting 20-hour weeks?
I did 2 weeks ago, which is on this paycheck, but I'm not this week. Actually, what's funny is I calculated 1 week and I was actually 21 hours, so I was almost spot on. 1 week was 21 hours and the week before that was like 25. That's barely part-time. It's like a little bit over part-time.
Yeesh.
So I'm hoping I get a lot. I hope I get at least 1,000 back on my taxes, which I haven't heard anything about my taxes. Get off me, spider ant. Piece of shit.
I don't
I'm rarely buying movies at the moment.
Come on, there we go. Oof, I still feel like I'm struggling in Indiana Jones. I still feel like I'm struggling.
I never knew that game existed.
Like, say if I would try to jump off or jump to another ledge, you know how some jumping mechanics are? Like, you have to be completely straight to actually get to jump.
Yep.
Same scenario here, yep.
Oh.
One of those type of deals, because I found that out the hard way.
Well, I found out another fact. Borderlands 2 still has more current players on PC than Starfield does. Borderlands 2 is 12 years old.
And that's just sad. Like,
well, that's also talking about Starfield on PC. It's on Game Pass, so it definitely has people playing. I think it's one of the most played games on Game Pass, actually. But yeah.
but do I expect a player decrease if it's true whenever the first DLC drops and it drops on PlayStation?
Well, I've heard rumors that the PS5 version won't drop until after the first DLC.
That's what. Well, that's sort of.
It's going to drop with the main game and the first DLC, which still doesn't have a release date for this. It's this year, but there's no release date for it.
I'm gonna bet like the fall, probably.
That's way too long without any content. I mean, they're in the cyberpunk phase right now for Starfield. They're just fixing bugs. And that's about it. That's the most boring phase for video games. The release like that.
I don't understand, because I don't know how many times I've seen games like that.
Fallout 76. Fallout 76 actually has more concurrent players than Suicide Squad currently, and Suicide Squad just literally released. Surprisingly, Fallout 76 isn't considered to be a bomb like it used to be.
I mean,
like a crap game.
It's not the most well received, but it's not.
Well, because of the controversy, but yeah.
I remember hearing an article about this, and I want to hear about this take. Gears of War on PlayStation. What?
I heard they're putting all their games on PlayStation, all their exclusives. Every single Halo, Starfield, Hellblade 2.
Hellblade 2, I heard that's just exclusive.
Indiana Jones.
As far as I'm aware, like, there's certain titles, like Blade, I heard that's still up in the air.
I heard that one might be getting put on. Yeah, I heard that one might be getting put on PlayStation too. I think they're putting all their games on PlayStation. And the Xbox fan base are pissed.
Yeah, that's a wild 180 after.
Like
they
what?
Activision? They have a pretty strong developer showcase, followed by PlayStation State of Play, which was really well received, so that tipped the scales again. So they look like they have a strong exclusive output for the first time in, I don't know, ever.
Yeah, now they're just... What was the point of that?
I don't know. Yeah, that's my question.
Yet I'm hearing an article, the next Call of Duty game does not have a developer yet. I'm like, what?
I haven't heard that. Actually, I heard the next two are Treyarch.
That would be sort of wild if they don't have developers.
I think I heard the next two are Treyarch, and the one after that is Infinity Ward.
It's it's just a huge shift in power, because, like, not that long ago, the idea of, like, Halo on PlayStation was just mind-boggling. And, God of War and Spider-Man is never coming to Xbox, even if they do keep their console.
Yep.
And right now, they're still thinking, like, here, we're going to add Final Fantasy VII on Xbox. I'm like, hell no.
Yeah, I'm just afraid that if they don't keep their consoles, Sony's going to get very lazy. They're going to be charging us a shit ton for stupid shit.
Yeah, because I can't think of anyone who could be another competitor to Sony, because Google tried, failed spectacularly. I don't think Amazon is going to get it.
Sony's already asshole. They're already assholes. They're going to be even worse.
I don't know what to say. Actually, there is nothing to say, because
Microsoft's not even talking about it until next week.
I know.
Yeah, that's very reactionary.
Well, Xbox typically will deny rumors like that, and they didn't deny it at all. They're just like, oh, we're just talking about it next week. Which means some of it has to be true, basically.
Let's just hope it would be some stuff like what let's say like Bethesda's, like case-by-case scenario here. That shit
There was no case-by-case scenario. They're just like, nope. That was not no case-by-case scenario. They just said that to make themselves look good. I hope it's a time-exclusive thing. I'll be good with that.
Yeah, that could still work for them.
But I mean, like,
just the fact that it would be coming to PlayStation at any point in time definitely diminishes their value. Even though PlayStation is doing that with PC.
Like Starfield can be timed for like a year before it goes on to PlayStation.
I feel like that's what they're gonna go with. Are they that desperate for money? For the extra revenue? I know they're not as big as PlayStation, because PlayStation 5 is killing it, but you bought Activision for a whole fuck ton of money, and you just had that showcase, and it's been like 2-3 weeks, and you're already making a huge 180. Like, what the fuck happened in the last 2 weeks that made them completely change their business model?
Phil Spencer played God of War Ragnarok. He's like, oh, fuck!
Oh, we're screwed. We can't compete with this.
Yep.
I mean, I definitely don't like console wars, but yeah, if I would put so much of my time and, let's say, non-toxic fandom into being an Xbox fan, that would be a pretty crushing blow. And, of course, a lot more people are toxic on the internet.
Yeah, I heard next week Xbox fans are going to be fighting like big time. They'll be ripping each other's throats out. That's what someone Dreamcast guy I think said. So now it's console wars against each other.
I mean, the other thing though too, and like I was saying, what was a couple of weeks ago, it seems like they really don't want to do physical media anymore either, too, which is going to be also another negative. Because you're almost paying, say, like, what we're seeing for Hellblade 2. You're paying, like, $50 right off the top of the bat for probably, what, 8 to 16 hour game.
I bet you some point Sony tries doing that because their games never go on sale. Their digital games don't go on sale that often. So at least some of them don't. It takes a while for them to go down in price, and if they do that, they're gonna make more money. So I guarantee Sony tries doing that at some point.
Well, mostly with Sony is they rarely drop the MSRP. When it's on sale, you can get like a decent value, but when it's not, it's completely full MSRP. So like 3 to 5 years later, fucking Assassin's Creed Origins still says $60, which I think is absolute bullshit. It's pretty much trying to trick anyone who doesn't do their research. Because like it'd be something you could easily get for like $20 on physical.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look at the current. Say, like, if you still have Last of Us Part 2 on PS4, you can practically get that for like at least 20 at this point in time.
That reminds me, Dustin. Yeah, Last of Us Part 2 got an update, remaster, and new skins into it. I haven't had a chance to look at them yet, though. For apparently Ellie and Abby.
I did not know that.
I mostly played Fallout majority of the weekend, Fallout 4, and got absolutely not very far because I have to fucking walk everywhere. Sometimes I love playing survival mode because it's like the thrill. When you start doing really good, you're like, I'm fucking awesome. And then you go behind a car and it'll just automatically kill you, and then you lose 45 minutes of progress, and, then you hate your life. It's, like, it's a mixture. Or you die from a rad roach.
Just a random rad roach.
No, it was a legendary rad roach. He was a legendary. Which to this point, that's the only legendary I've ever bumped into in the game so far. The weakest legendary enemy in the game. Metal dick. But I'm also scared for Borderlands 4 because I heard that, this wasn't confirmed or anything, that they're rushing it to get it out around the time of the movie. I don't want it to be rushed.
No one likes a rushed development cycle.
And then in 2 years, if Borderlands 4 does come out this year, in 2 years, will they get, I heard someone call this, what they call it? They're going to get Tiny Dick 2. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands 2. Someone called, a YouTuber called it Tiny Dick 2. Tiny Dick 2.
Be right back.
So, yeah, Dustin, I expect to be disappointed in 5 weeks when they say it's a Borderlands fucking movie trailer. That's gonna make me not want to watch the movie. In my opinion, that makes no sense throughout videos talking about the plot of the Borderlands franchise when the Borderlands movie isn't even part of the Borderlands video game franchise, really, the story. So that literally would make no sense.
"6 weeks. The be like, what, early April?
I think 5 weeks actually. PAX East, I think it is in March, so it's gonna be in March.
No, in
How would it be
Boston.
in How would it be in April? February just started. I'm gonna try past the P. That's sad. And also, I heard that Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3 both came out in September, and they got announced. Or, I don't know about Borderlands 2, but Borderlands 3 and Borderlands the pre-sequel got announced at PAX East. I don't know when Borderlands the pre-sequel got released. I know Borderlands 3 was 6 months later, in September.
Well, that's like over 5 months before the movie.
Yeah, the movie comes out in August, so it makes sense for them to release the game in September. If it was going to be one. Also, the question is Borderlands 3 going to get a DLC also, like Borderlands 2 did?
That would be probably several months down the line.
Is Borderlands 3 DLC going to fucking destroy the end game like Borderlands 2 DLC did?
Probably.
It fucked up the end game for Borderlands 2. Worse than it already was. Instead of Gearbox fixing Borderlands 2 end game, there's like, let's just fuck it up some more. It's fine. They're the same people that give you 100 Chaos Chambers when you want them to fix the game. What's a looter shooter? To be more like Destiny and
Oh God, no, don't.
what's the other one? Oh, Warhammer, or to be more like Fallout and Elder Scrolls. To be basically more single player or more MMO like. Because Borderlands 3 kind of leaned a little bit into the Destiny stuff, and then at the same time they kind of leaned to the single player stuff. And people say they failed on both parts because they didn't commit to one of them entirely. While Borderlands 2 is mostly just single player. Alright, I gotta allow you to finally.
Is it a good Lyuda? Probably not.
I mean, I'm on level 64. It doesn't really have to be that good. It's a shock one, though. I'd rather have a fire one, to be honest. I got 2 Vergs before I got 1 Mayuda. What the fuck?
How my luck was last time doing it.
Yeah, I'm playing on Gage, the Gage that I played with you guys. She's on 64.
Why does Squidward's house has to be so tall?
You need to wash Squidward afterwards.
Just no. You might as well. Well, I'm gonna be cautious about that demo, or I should say. Good word, I didn't think you would say that'd be a 50 gig demo, though. Jesus. Actually, I'm kind of curious if that's actually. Holy crap, you weren't kidding.
lie.
Because you're a terrible person.
According to who?
Caleb, apparently.
No. No, I was just like, see how big, like, how much storage you're gonna take up? Oh, no space left.
For Final Fantasy?
For the demo, yes. Like, 50 gigs.
Well, the game was like, wasn't 150, so.
Yep.
But that's a digital. We don't know that's physical, though.
It's gonna be on 2 discs, I guarantee it. On PS5.
It said it would be on 2 discs. Day one.
I did not know that. It's gonna be the first two disc PS5 game.
Yeah, I get PS5 games to not have 2 discs, and now I get a PS5 game with 2 discs.
Congratulations.
Like,
The cycle repeats itself.
I've never heard Gage say this. Gage just said, I got brains on me. I like it. Never heard her say that before. Again, I don't play Gage.
Is there even a way to get on top?
Playthrough 3. Miserable. Which is more miserable, playthrough 3 or OP10? That one's such an obvious answer. Oh, I was watching, Dustin probably remembers this mission in Borderlands 2. Fishman 6 is trying to do all the main mission, all the side quests on OP10 and the main game, and he's doing the one where you have to raise the flag, Dustin. Imagine that on OP10. And Sawtooth Cauldron.
Oh.
Yeah, he was getting like 2-shot constantly. Luckily, you don't fail. The flag just stops and you have to reset the generator again. You don't fail or anything. It just keeps going once you reset it. But he was like, this is the worst mission in the game, and it's a worse one OP10. Because the mobs in that area, one certain area, just don't stop. They just continuously come at you. And hit the flag also. The generator, I mean. On his last stream, he was doing side quests where you fight Nisha at, and it made him rage quit. After dying like 30 times in that area. Actually, I should make Cheyenne and Lindsay play that baby part in Resident Evil Village. Part. There you go.
You had to really make them do that. It's like, here, Lady D. It's like, hello, Mama.
I'll say, hey, ladies, meet Lady D.
And they'll be like, who is this woman?
They say that Lady D is a real Lady B.
I can't jump. No. Why did they give you scaffolding for that? This is so stupid.
Also, what do they assume I have Call of Duty? I do, but what do they assume I do?
Because you're a guy with a PlayStation.
But Toby at my work, who I sold my PS4 to, is a woman, and she has Call of Duty. There you go. Bang. Mind fucked. Apparently she beats her boyfriend at it. according to her.
I bet most people who don't regularly play video games assume that most people have Call of Duty.
I mean, Lindsay's a PC gamer. Don't know if Cheyenne's ever played a video game before. No, she doesn't have a console. Dun, 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 dun. Also, I told Lindsay that I've realized from Fishman 6 that you should never marry someone or be friends with someone who likes TD weapons, ever. Just get rid of them immediately. And she's like, I don't know what that is. I mean, she's a TD fan. Can't talk to her.
How about this? Sell your company for $5.
That's Torg. That's not TD.
I know. It's like Mr. Torg sold his company.
He sold it for $5 on the high five.
It's like, would you do it? Probably. If you're Mr. Torg, baby.
You saying you married Mr. Torg, Caleb? Okay.
For you ladies out there.
Where's my Lyuda, Gettle? You dick! Forgot to give it to me. Also, honestly, I don't even know what a good Lyuda is. I don't know parts and shit in Borderlands 2.
Other than probably like a fire.
Yeah, I'm talking about good Lyudas need specific parts. You need like a Vladoff grip and a Vladoff barrel and a Vladoff... I forgot what the other thing is. There's like different grips and barrels and stuff.
A sight?
There's a TD... A sight does not matter.
Oh,
a grip, certain grips and handles or whatever the fuck they're called, they affect damage and bullet speed and stuff like that. And the game doesn't tell you about it. You have to go into a fucking website to look at it. And I still can't fucking figure it out very well. Borderlands straight to strip tells you what stuff you have on your gun. Accessories is what they're called. You get to farm for parts, and you get to farm for prefixes. And in Borderlands 3, you get to farm for parts, prefixes, and anointments, along with elements. And prefixes, don't even ask me how many times I've tried to get a Flying Sandhawk on OP10, just the prefix. About a million and two times. Captain Scarlet just refuses to give it to me.
Because she doesn't want... What? You bog. Oh, wait. You're engaged.
Nope. No, I was sorting for that on my... I can't farm for OP10 things on Gage. She's only like 64. Trying to get to that level cap.
Damn, Craft Commander's dirty.
Yeah, see, Caleb, I don't want to sit there and clean stuff. I have to do that at work. I don't want to do it digitally also. That's a pretty good point.
Makes me focus on what I'd be talking about.
I could be farming Gettle and focus on what I'm talking about.
I mean,
I
I've
really,
seen streamers just do this, just casually, just do this.
So this is how I'm leveling up on Gauge right now. I'm doing it very boring like. I'm not actually doing missions. Fuck doing missions. Missions
You're
are
doing
boring.
side quests.
I'm not doing any missions at all. No, what I'm doing is I do the turkey from the Grandma and Torg DLC, the Thanksgiving DLC. I complete that, and then I just farm the turkey. The turkey gives you a lot of XP when you kill it, and all the attributes. So then I'll do that for a couple of levels, 2 or 3 levels, and you also get 3 red chests at the end of that too. And it's a good iridium farm as well. And then I'll just regrind for all my gear, so my gear is back on my level, and then I'll do turkey again. That's basically what I'm doing now. I'm regrinding for gear again. So I went up 3 levels by just doing that yesterday. I think it takes about... Well, I have an XP relic on, so I get slightly more XP. 8.7% more XP. I think it takes about 40 minutes to go up a level, maybe, by doing it the turkey way. Because you get about a bar every time you kill the turkey. And there's 10 bars.
Like, gobble, gobble, bitch.
Also got a shit ton of money for doing it too yesterday. And the weapons I farm is the Lyuda, the fastball, and the unkept herald. Those are the only weapons I've been farming. I'm still kind of early in the story. Sir. And I have my grog nozzle, obviously. Fucking need that. I'm trying to get a fire Lyuda. What the hell? I already have a unkept herald on 64. And I have an explosive fastball, so I'm just looking for a fire Lyuda. Go back to farming the turkey guy. I got a shock Lyuda and it kinda sucks. I think I'm just gonna go back to farming the turkey guy. Fuck it. So I'm thinking about popping into Fallout 76 every once in a while when it gets new content, because it's getting some pretty interesting new content in a couple of months, I think. And I still have a lot of content that I just haven't touched since it's released, so. But I decided that if I do that, I'm not touching the season stuff. That's what sucked all my time when I played it previously. Fucking season. You know how long it takes to grind seasons in Destiny, Caleb? That's like Fallout 76. That's why they do seasons.
They're probably, what, like 30 or something like that? First, or who
Season?
knows?
No, they're like 17 or something. Actually, they might be on... I don't remember what season they're on, actually.
Because I
I think
know...
they're on, like... I think they're past 10. And I stopped playing Fallout 76 around season 3 or 4.
Like, I know... And this is just how bad of a Dusty player I am. This is the last season-based season that...
Season-based season.
Or I should say, season pass deals, or season pass that they're gonna do. Everything else is gonna be like episodic, so...
Destiny?
Yeah. But though, I feel like they're gonna act like seasons, though. For a while. Because... I can feel like I can... Like... I feel like I'm gonna probably do some raiding again Monday. Because it's full of glass this week. that I can farm. But I feel like right now I'm in like 54 in my season pass right now.
Is there 100?
It's still 100, yes.
I think Call of Duty has like 80. It's weird. Fallout has also has 100.
But you still have like prestige, like you can reset it though.
Yeah, you can go past 100 in Fallout 76 also. That's a new feature. That was never there when I played. But I never made it to 100. You have to play like every damn day.
Nope. No thanks. That's the one.
Then once you get all your challenges done, you can't do anything for the rest of the day until the next day. Which is stupid. It's gonna suck up all your time.
That's the one thing I just
Time to kill gobble gobble.
Like, here, get me a drumstick, bitch. But if I was gonna do it consecutively, there's no way I would be doing dungeons or raids consecutively. Like, I'm just trying to get the ones I'm trying to get. Like, I'm still trying to get Vex Mythoclast from VOG. I'm still trying to get that.
Oh, I'm done. Let's play through 3. Yeah, well, Caleb, I'm still trying to get that OP10 Becca. Is that ever going to happen? Probably not.
Yeah, but I still have a chance.
You know when I get the OP10 Becca, whatever before Borderlands 4 Gearbox releases OP11 for Borderlands 2, that's when I'm gonna get it. I'm like, oh, you ass kid. Wait for Death Trap to come back. Death Trap sucks on playthrough 3.
As a difficulty wise, or just
doesn't do damage.
I was gonna say.
Gage's main stick is anarchy, really.
I need more anarchy.
But when you die, all your anarchy goes away, so currently I have no anarchy, so that's fantastic. I got a legendary from one of these red chests yesterday when I was doing this. In the Turkey area. Also, I have a quest available to do the Grandma and Tord stories. I know Caleb wants to do it.
No. No, oh, actually, no. You can make Cheyenne and Woodsy do it. Here, you want to listen to Grandma Tord's stories?
That's just torture.
But it's fun watching it, though. It's like, whoa! I wonder if it goes like, shut up, Grandma! It's like, here, you want to cook, it's like, you still want to hear more?
There's a great difficulty. Oh yeah, I love at the end of the first one, you get $1 for your reward.
It's like, here, here's, what, $5 by the end of the second story?
No, second story, you get a rocket launcher.
Like, make me listen to it. Or let them couch co-op with you, and then you just drive them off a cliff.
I would never.
That's something that you would do. Don't lie to yourself. If you really want to lose friends that fast.
No, I'll tell them to try out the Bane. I'll be like, this gun's really good, guys. Try it out. And they'll try running with it equipped. Like, what the fuck? Or it says annoying sounds whenever you fire it with subtitles on. So Caleb, I did watch The Uninvited. It's pretty fucking good, actually. I think I gave about the same score as I gave Flatliners, yeah. It's shorter though. It's about 90 minutes. I get some. I put some stuff on my phone to talk about. So let's pause this. One more turkey killing for a second.
Okay, gobble, 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 gobble. No more.
We got the release date for Jurassic World 4, July 2nd, 2025. We have a new Evil Dead spin-off movie officially in the works, being directed by Sebastian Vinnick. We have Uncharted 1 Remake. We have 5 Resident Evil games reportedly in works at Capcom. That's what
I did also hear around the same time, within a week, Superman James Gunn movie is gonna be taken around that time too for Jurassic World 4, apparently.
I think at this point Naughty Dog's just gonna remake all their games. Looking forward to that one.
I'm not paying $70 for an Uncharted 1 remake.
I'm going to, alright.
Knowing Anthony, he would. He would be the crazy...
I think the Uncharted 1 story is good. It's not amazing, but it's the combat that makes me not want to play it that well. It's very... for its time. So a remake could fix that. I'm wondering if it's going to be on Uncharted 4 remaster, Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy remaster engine, or if it's going to be better than that. And you know full well they're going to charge $70 for it. The fact they're calling it a remake makes you know they're going to charge $70 for it. Now for the Resident Evil games, obviously one of them is Resident Evil 9, and then I wonder if they're working on 4 remakes, or is one of them going to be a spin-off game?
One of them is going to be a multiplayer game no one likes.
Oh, probably, yeah. I bet there's at least 2 remakes in development.
That's what I'm thinking, like... Either that or...
One is for sure Code Veronica. I don't know if one of them's going to be... The other one's going to be 5 or 1, or maybe both of those are also in the works.
The other one I don't want to talk about is like a remake of 6. Is that going to be the possibility at this point?
That might be the one that they just give up on.
I want them to do that. I want this would be its own thing. Like, just completely remake the game. It's not anywhere near the original. Or at least make the fucking combat similar to the other ones.
I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck would they remake 6?
I think they
It
would
seems
if
like
5 does good enough.
It's just flawed from the start.
Because it wasn't technically Capcom Head that was going to be doing it, was it? Like, it wasn't Capcom themselves that had their hands on it, right?
I'm pretty sure it is. They made 2, 3, and 4 remakes.
They're just a publisher, though. That's not what I'm getting at. It wasn't like in-house though.
Oh.
Why would it not be? Do you have any proof of that?
Let's see. The visuals kind of give it away. Give it away.
The visuals? What?
I
Well,
don't even know what you're talking about at this point.
Oh, that's what she says. She says, "Ugh, I got brain on my shoes. I like it." Must say that'll work.
oh, I got burritos on my shoes. I like that. When you step on a piece of gum.
I've done that before. I've done that before at Walmart. Not a fun time. Got stuck to my shoe.
But I'm saying like, oh, instead of saying, oh, I got gum on my shoe, I got braids on my shoes. I like that.
It's gonna be. I think it's. I don't know. I don't even like speculating about that because honestly, because I'm pretty sure Resident Evil 9's gonna come out first.
It has
To
to
me,
be.
that's like speculating about Last of Us Part 3. We know that shit ain't coming out for a while, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just speculating about it.
I can't say nothing because we're pretty. I want to say we'd be pretty much wrapping up at Ellie's story at this point.
Yeah, they said that's probably gonna be the final game for Last of Us.
But how old would Ellie be at this point? That would be the good.
Depends on time jump because she's 19 in Part 2,
Probably like
and
what?
she's 14 in Part 1.
Probably like in her early 30s, probably. Or late 20s.
Her task is she's gonna have to bring a child to the Fireflies because that child has the antidote. Video game companies love doing that full circle story. So
Would Abby be involved? More than likely.
and yeah, Ellie's bringing Clementine across the world. Telltale's The Walking Dead as a child.
Now you're just stretching that.
I have a severe urge to play Telltale's The Walking Dead. It's because I never finished it. I never finished season 3 or played season 4. I have all of them, so I mean.
And so do I. But they would be done very quickly if I did.
Well, I mean, the version I have comes with season 1, 2, 3, 4, and Michonne. That's a lot to play.
Same thing here, remember? I have the same. It's like, I have the same thing here, too!
And the trophies are separate for that collection versus how they normally were, which is weird. So I can get a platinum! Yay.
I don't know how I feel, like you said. I feel like it could be either, when you were saying, like, which remakes could be coming, I feel like the obvious ones could be just, like, Code Veronica or 1.
I think it's gonna be Code. I think Code Veronica is probably the next remake. That's what everybody's asking for. So I don't think they're gonna do 5 straight away. I think they're working on 5, but they're probably not gonna do it straight away. The thing is, I'm pretty sure Resident Evil 9 is gonna come. That's the one I think that's the one I'm the least hyped about, to be honest.
Because we know that we wrapped up with the Ethan's the winter storyline.
Because I wasn't that high on the last game, the last main entry game.
That's true.
I prefer the remakes. I want this new Resident Evil 9 game to be in third person again, like the remakes are.
It depends on who's gonna be the protagonist this time.
People are thinking Chris because how Village ended.
Mm-hmm. I would say that might be right.
Or that Jill could return also.
I would say most likely Chris.
And people are saying that Jill could get killed off in this new game. Because Jill's in the BSAA also, I think. Pretty sure she is. At least she was before the big time jump between 6 and 7.
And that's something I'm not sure how I'd feel if they kill her off, though. Because,
She hasn't even been in the franchise for a while.
I know.
I want them to remake Resident Evil 7 to make Chris look like himself from the past games.
It's like,
Can't they just patch that in?
it's like, no,
I
we...
mean, honestly, we don't have any remakes of Chris in them anyway, so I don't really know what Chris...
Only... The
Remake Resident Evil 7 because Chris's clone showed up and he skipped gym that day.
Yep. That's why I want it. I want it for third person, baby. You put third person in Village, I want third person in 7 too.
I think your only other remake would probably be 5 at this point.
Although I do think 7 wouldn't be as scary if it wasn't in first person.
Yeah, 7 is a scarier game than Villages, for sure. I see them remaking 0 at some point.
I would agree. That would be a
I don't think anyone wants that.
I don't think Capcom cares what people want sometimes, so...
They just want money.
When's the next Devil May Cry game coming out?
Say like 5 years from now, and that's it.
They're gonna release like 10 fucking Resident Evil games.
Actually, I take that back. There's already a mobile game. I take that back. I know that for a fact.
Well, we know what their favorite IP is that they own.
It's like Monster Hunter.
No. It's definitely Resident Evil. They release like 2 or 3 Resident Evil games before they release anything else. Gotta kill Turkey Man one more time and I'll be level 65. 15 levels left to go. Yay. Can't wait. Then the real grind begins. The OP levels. I heard the OP levels with the gauge are absolutely miserable. I believe that. The OP levels are just miserable in general.
The real question is, when are they not miserable? That's a good question.
Well, people say they're not miserable when you're Gunzerker, you can fucking murder everything, but apparently my Gunzerker build is just not that good because, I don't know, I die pretty fast with Gunzerker, so... My Gunzerker's on OP 10. Along with Lino. Creek has this one skill that gives him way more melee damage, but you have a chance to hit yourself. And I can't even count how many times that skill has killed me. Put me in a fight for my life. And then I died. Too many. That skill is fucking sucks. So anytime you use melee, you have a chance to hit yourself. So Dustin, Not Dustin. Caleb, I'll quiz you here, Caleb. What level do you have to be before for pearls to start dropping and tubby enemies to start popping up?
I don't even know that one.
The answer is 62.
I was gonna say around.
I thought it was 60. I thought it was 61 always, but apparently it's 62.
I was gonna guess 60 since. Well, it's close.
I was thinking 61 also, because 61 used to be a level cap before it got raised to 72, and then to 80.
I was probably way off.
Haven't found a tubby yet, although not surprisingly. Yeah, you're gonna say 80. OP8.
Probably.
Actually, before the final DLC came out for Borderlands 2, the Lilith DLC, you could only get. Wait, I'm trying to think. You could only get pearls on the OP levels. But then, wait, am I wrong with that? I think that's right. You can only get pearls on the OP levels, but then, once they did that, you could get pearls before the OP levels. Some of the OP levels are just completely useless in general. It's just really to test your build and end game content towards.
Right, test your might.
Why is this turkey shaking his ass at me? Level up, 65! I eat that turkey's ass.
Sorry, Norbit fans, but he's gotta eat turkey ass.
Oh, I died. Slag this fucker. I tried playing Borderlands 3 earlier today. I can never play Borderlands 3 very long. I don't know why. I think it's just more used to Borderlands 2 now.
Because that's just been your main for like months.
No, last year I played some Borderlands 3 pretty cool, and I've been occasionally playing Borderlands 1.
But is it your go-to though?
Nope. I just got a new skin I don't have. Nice. Nope. Oh, I love this music.
What the?
Dun 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 dun. It's acting like epic music, but I'm doing absolutely nothing. There's no enemies around. Skill point. Yeah, let's put that there, sure. I'm also not really paying attention to my build that much. Fuck with my build like a level 80 more. I'll definitely be level 66 by the time I get off. At least. Oh, we got a legendary class mod. But it's Psycho. I'm not Psycho.
Oh, I need to switch out games when I get done with this.
I also told Toby at my work, she's when I sold my PS4 too, and she plays Call of Duty. I told her, I'm like, you should buy the Rick and Michonne skin in Warzone. I'm like, they're probably like $20 each.
Probably won't even have it on PlayStation 4 anymore.
I don't know, actually. But she was like, I'm broke. she's broken. She doesn't watch The Walking Dead, so I don't know why she would buy them anyway.
Well, Rick, I told you Rick was a season pass character, so.
Buy the season pass, there you go. Buy it all. She'll spend like $300, there you go.
And not recommended.
Why do you have to be level like 102 to wash Squidward's house or something?
No. I'm not even doing that. More like not recommended to pay that much for a season pass for Warzone. No, thank you. That was a bad idea. I don't even know whether it's gonna be. I would hate it if they did the same thing to put Rick as like a level 100 for the season pass just to get him.
I think they would do that because I already know someone who doesn't play Call of Duty that much is a Walking Dead fan that's just playing it for the skin. Therefore, they're gonna make it so that person has to grind a lot to get the skin.
Oh,
They're
I know.
gonna have to grind a lot or buy it. That's what they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm. And I think there's only like what 2 or 3 good outfits that Rick has, like his sheriff, and then like his time skip, where he's just wearing just a leather jacket. I don't know.
Leather jacket. What is he, Negan? I think you're talking about his murder jacket.
Murder jacket. Rick. I think there's not a lot like memorable sheriff outfit. Rick.
That's officer friendly.
Because all they have, I know that they showed his murder jacket, Rick. That's it. I don't know if Sheriff Rick would be in the game or not.
Yeah, so this is how I think Rick's gonna lose his hand in the TV show. At the end of The Walking Dead, in the final episode, you see him escape the CRM, which is who captured him, the Civic Republic military, and they took him back at the end of the last episode of The Walking Dead. And I think we're gonna see him escape in episode 1, and his punishment, General Beale is the leader of the Civic Republic military. I think he's gonna cut off Rick's hand for his punishment. I think that's how he's gonna lose his hand.
Probably wouldn't surprise. Be probably close to accurate. Probably.
And in the comic, the governor cuts his hand off, so it's not too far off, actually.
I probably bet you would probably be right.
Or he just gets bit and he cuts off himself. That's possible also.
I doubt it.
Bone squish. That's just rude, sir.
I'll make your bone squish. What? Just a
I just
random.
realized they're playing the Tiny Tina Sloan John Keaton music. But what are you gonna say?
Nah, nothing. Dang it. No, I just want to put. I don't want to switch games because.
Yeah, shut the script. Yeah, I know.
It's like. I really want to
That's
get.
what you get for playing that game. We're gonna play Destiny 2?
No, Tekken. But then. I'm not bringing my arcade stick out. No.
Oh yeah, that would be annoying as fuck to listen to.
I need to find a different one, actually. That's actually going to be compatible with both the Xbox and the PS5 right now. But, good lord, I took a look at the prices, like $300 for just one.
No way, you want to buy one in general, but that's just me.
That's ridiculous.
Sometimes I feel it's a preference.
Well, even if I'm low on money in a couple weeks, I'll still buy the Daryl Dixon Steelbook. I mean, it's only $25, but to mention that shit's limited. I am not missing out on that. Dustin's gonna be like, you should wait like a month, and I'm gonna fucking look for it, and it's gonna be fucking gone. I'm like, ah!
I have no opinion.
That's what happened to the Horizon one. Luckily, then they released the standalone, but AMC is probably not gonna release a standalone.
Yeah. We're actually reissuing the Event Horizon one. That one, when it first came out, it sold out like immediately.
I had a point where I could have bought it. I just chose not to.
I swear to God, if they do the Naked Gun standalone slipcover like 2 months later, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, I give that digital code to my dad. He said, "Oh, sweet," because yeah, he's seen the movie. He likes it. So I went over to my parents' house on Sunday to give my dad his birthday card.
I still can't.
My parents were in the middle watching Bad Boys 1 when I came over.
I mean, the movies are funny. Don't get me wrong. I still. Anything that deals with the national anthem and it just. I don't know why I cringe at that. It's so bad.
Oh, watch videos of hockey games in Canada where a Canadian singer has to sing the national anthem. Every once in a while, they screw it up.
See, that's why I was cringe so bad. Yeah.
And Naked Gun.
I mean, he got most of the words right, like 95% of them. He just sung it so badly.
I'm just like, oh, why do you have to screw that up so bad? I don't know why I know it's funny, but it just makes me cringe.
Oh, Caleb. The materia is back.
Fuck! So you have separate skills like ATB, damage, and everything else, where what we're seeing for the tome stuff is gonna be probably. I
can't look at the tome stuff, but maybe this is because I'm in the
demo
flashback with.
Oh yeah, that's let's not talk about that because that would be a spoiler for Mr. Anthony there.
I don't even know anything that's happening yet.
You're a kid of mine. You'll be getting sent to the office.
Actually, no. Play Crisis Core, then you would understand what I would be saying.
I swear, I'm gonna finish Rebirth before I even touch Crisis Core.
It still kind of makes me upset. Like, it's still over a year. Why the hell? That would have been amazing to have as a free game of the month. No, Sony. Nope. We're gonna have roller.
Yeah, I saw the free games were in February. They were absolute shit.
Roller Drone's pretty good.
I grabbed the roller drone at least.
Yeah.
But come on. You could at least had Crisis Core, because we already got Final Fantasy Remake as a free game. Could have done that.
Wait, so
PlayStation Plus games never use logic.
if Crisis Core is made by the same people that made Dark Souls, how the fuck is it related to Final Fantasy if it's not made by the same person?
It is?
Caleb's acting like it is. Isn't it made by the same people that make Dark Souls?
No. Crisis Core.
Maybe it's just a.
No,
it's
Crisis
a Dark
Core
Souls
is.
clone.
No, Crisis Core is related to Final Fantasy VII.
You're thinking of one of the free games, aren't you?
I don't know. Oh my god, this guy won't die.
So I think the third free game is now like a Souls-like or something.
I definitely don't know.
I don't even remember what it is.
I'm just... Hell, you would have at least gotten another free, if not... I know it's not a very popular one, but it's like, here, we got Persona Free Reload, you can have Persona Free Portable. So, no logic there, either.
There's no point.
There is logic. They look for the cheapest thing they can find. That's logic.
For a $20 game, at least? Or $25?
I got it for 15, and I might never play it at this point. Well, never say never.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
Well, obviously you wouldn't.
I wouldn't even recommend playing it.
I have Persona 5 on my games, digital games. Don't worry, baby. I'll take good care of you. I think Gage is talking to you, Caleb.
No. Heck, I don't even know what's... Oh, wait, I think I do know. I think Resident Evil 3 might be in Game Pass this month. They had, like...
Original,
you can do a little bit of parkour.
Or remake.
Remake.
Remake, that's the answer to that. Oh, yeah, duh, because it would be if the original would be on Premium, or whatever the fuck it's called.
No, I was saying... I was saying Game Pass, though, on Xbox, so...
Oh, you're saying Game Pass. Oh, that's actually almost downloaded Resident Evil 2 on Xbox. So I was like, fuck it, I'm rooting for it on my PS5, but I can download it on Xbox. Yeah, it's on Game Pass.
I'm pretty sure both... I think Resident Evil 2 is on Game Pass, too. Or
it is.
On last month.
I saw it the other day on there. When I looked at it.
I don't know if Resident Evil 3 was for this month, though. That's the thing. I'm pretty sure it is.
No, Resident Evil 4. Funny how Resident Evil 4 remake's not on there, but Dead Space remake is. I almost installed Dead Space remake also.
Yeah. I might as well keep it, because it's a joke.
Because Dead Space 2, baby.
I deleted almost everything except Cyberpunk to make room for
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Even I know what you were saying before you said it. Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh, it's gonna be
until they announce Borderlands fucking 4 is fucking like 200 fucking gigabytes.
I could see that. Well, maybe not at launch, but at some point. 200 at launch for like any game is ludicrous. Then again, Call of Duty does it effortlessly.
That's the next Call of Duty. I was literally about to say that.
for probably what another 8-hour campaign, probably.
I think they do it on purpose. Call of Duty does.
I imagine most of it is like the cosmetic battle pass stuff.
I think they do it because then you don't have much else to play. Installing your PlayStation. I think that's why they do it. Because it takes up the majority of your space.
And it sucks for some people that you don't even have like 1 terabyte SSD. Like,
Yeah,
yikes.
And D-Boy.
At least you got something.
The turkey butt slammed me. Death Trap's doing no damage to him. Congrats, Death Trap, you suck. Well, I'm dead.
Oh, great. Thank you, Internet.
You may ask, do you ever get sick of killing the turkey? Yeah, I only kill him for like 2 levels at a time, and then I usually quit. Maybe 3 levels. Actually, I think I did 3 levels yesterday. I usually listen to like Kidboga or something on my phone when I'm doing this. This is boring. I'll tell you, this is a lot faster than sitting there doing side quests. Leveling up legit. It's way more boring though. This music kicks ass.
Dang it.
Oh my god. You know what? This attempt doesn't exist. This attempt is not going very well. I just keep going and fight for my life.
It's
over
like you...
and over and over.
More like... You reject this reality and substitute its own. I do. Wish I could find a t-shirt saying that. I miss that show so much. And I don't even like... I think the last time I ever saw something like this, why Discovery? Why would you have Mythbusters Jr.? No, 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 no. No, thank you. I don't understand your logic there. I get it, but it doesn't feel right without the Heinemann. Damn, there's gonna be a big manor, the Queen.
Oh, so my mom told me where Willis is working at. Apparently he's a security guard at St. Anthony's. I think it's at the hospital, too. Pretty sure.
Well, St. Anthony's, yeah.
Well, there's a school called St. Anthony's also, buddy. And why do they need a security guard at the hospital? That's what I'm confused on.
Well, you never know.
And my mom said she thinks he works thirds shift.
Well, that's not terrible. Shift.
So RIP ever seeing him very much. He'd be sleeping during the day.
And I'm guessing he took a side with the, well, that shouldn't be talked on stream. About what happened.
Oh no, he's talking to my mom. We're not. This is nothing related to the other thing.
Yeah, that's what I was. But he did.
He doesn't even. Scott doesn't even know about that.
Oh, it doesn't. Ooh.
I don't talk to him very much. Not to mention, I want him to do something.
Because it's probably mostly on PC, or is it the other, your other brother does PC?
No, nope. Scott or Willis and Isaac said they do PC. Isaac said that his friend helped him build his own PC. The one time I asked Isaac to play Borderlands 3 with me because it's cross-platform, he said he was at a party in like St. Louis or something like that. Oh, I said happy birthday to your sister yesterday, Caleb.
Nah. You know what happened.
Also, it was one of my coworkers' birthday yesterday, too. Shania said happy birthday to your sister also. Speaking of Shania, she's, yesterday her and Bonnie were sick again. Bonnie was sick like 2 weeks ago. They could have said Bonnie gets sick a lot.
That doesn't surprise me. When you have kids, you tend to get sick quite a bit anymore. But some people could tell me that could be false too. At times.
Gage is all like, don't worry, baby, I'll take good care of you. Gage, that weapon's fucking green. Don't flirt with the green weapon. That's it, Gage.
You're not a wedding planner anymore.
Yeah, you're kicked out of Borderlands 3, Gage. I don't even know if it's the same voice actress for both of those. I don't think it is.
That I do not know.
I know Krieg is in love with Maya.
And we go inside his mind. The crazy, smart mind of Krieg at times. Surprisingly for a psycho. He's actually that intelligent. For once.
And he can turn into a badass psycho. That's one of his skills. I mean, Borderlands 4, they'll bring back, because if they count new Tales from the Borderlands, they can bring back characters. Maybe they'll bring back Nisha just to kill her again. Bring back Aurelia just to kill her again.
Kill the bitch.
Which bitch? You show her Aurelia. Which bitch is the real bitch?
Uh-oh.
I'm guessing you couldn't hear us. I couldn't hear him.
Yep.
That's better.
Dustin, which bitch is your bitch?
The social bitch?
Oh, so the social bitch, I think that's Aurelia. She never shuts up. It's definitely not Nisha.
Oh, we're talking about that kind of bitch.
Okay. He was picking the gun, wasn't he?
Yeah, he said social bitch.
It's funny, it worked both ways.
Yeah. I'm like, which one's the more social of those two? Probably Aurelia. I had the bigger gun.
Here's Ticker Jobs.
Oh, I missed my fastball.
That's was going to be kind of funny during work today. It's like one of my coworkers that's brought up Futurama. It's like, okay, shut up, Bender. Then he called me Zoidberg. I'm like, okay.
Alex loves that show.
Yeah, I did like Futurama more than The Simpsons. There were some very quotable moments.
Like, shut up and take my money.
So, note to self, Turkey Man drops a lot of skins I don't have, apparently. And a lot of skins I do have. He's got another fucking skin. That one's Psycho, though. I still need to get the Minecraft head for like almost... There's only one of my characters that has that Minecraft head, which is Axton. I'm just too lazy to... I hate the Caustic Caverns. I don't want to go back to the Caustic Caverns. Caustic Caverns on OP10? That's not even fun. It's not even fair. I'm gonna do that shit on normal mode. I'm almost halfway through the level. This is honestly one of the fastest ways to level up. There's really no fast way to level up that fast in Borderlands 2 unless you have a super fast PC. And the PS4 fucking loads like a slog. Fucking loads like a fucking snail. I'm at the point where I'm just done picking up blue, unless it's really good. I'm just really doing this for XP. It doesn't really drop good loot anyways, normally. I pick up Iridium, though.
Iridium and cash.
For SDUs. Yeah, I pick up cash, even though there's really no point to. Hey, more Iridium. For some reason, this area gives you a decent amount of Iridium. And, lockers. Yeah, this is the third Iridium I've gotten in a locker in this area. I just picked up a gun on accident. Oh well. I have enough to buy an SDU. Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
You're here to kick your jobs.
You can't take Salvador's guns. He'll flip you off.
Mm.
He does have a skill he can flip enemies off, and then they get mad and come after him. you get full health when you do it. You aggravate the enemies, though.
It's aggravate the enemies, and you get health back. That's great.
They're like, fuck you!
It's like, I wish I would refill my energy with that with my coworkers. It's like, screw you guys, I'm going home.
Oh. Sure, get hit with this fastball. Thank you. Slag this man so he can murder me.
Oh, yes. Damn, this fountain's dirty.
Damn, that fountain's dirty. Must be in a big city. People pee in that fountain.
This is the Croft Manor, buddy.
Doesn't mean people don't pee in that fountain.
Not according to the remix, since it's abandoned.
I kind of had an urge to want to play those games again.
I would rather, well, I don't know if you would want the remastered 1, 2, and 3. That's PS1.
I don't know.
At some point, I'm going to. I just would like to finish Shadow, then probably I'll get started on that. And then I'll start the PS2 era.
I don't know if I really care to play the PS2 era.
At some point, I will. I just don't know when now. That'll be the good question. I really wish I could just play Metal Gear. God. Like,
My character has the same lines every time she looks at something. Don't worry, baby. I'll take good care of you.
just imagine. This, oh god, I'm gonna miss. Who is in 3? Maze? I could probably see her.
Who's in 3 of what? I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
Borderlands 3.
Jill's in 3.
I said.
Jill Valentine. It's Mose, by the way.
Mose, excuse me. Mose I could see Mose saying that. I can definitely see her saying that.
For some reason I get Mose and Gage confused sometimes. Just like talking about them.
Because of their personalities.
That and the fact they both have fucking robotic psychics. I mean, I don't think they're that much like each other. Mose is very I think Mose is very military.
I mean, she did work for. Who was it? Was it TDR?
I don't know. Probably not. Who the fuck wants to work for TDR?
Or it was one of the manufacturers she worked for.
Maybe the next Borderlands 4, the main villain's gonna be Zane. Because we did kill his brother, both his brothers. The Bolt Hunters killed both his brothers. He just doesn't care about it. He's like, yeah, it's fine. They're assholes. Oh, we killed his nephew also. In Borderlands 2. Shit, we killed his whole family.
It's a What are we going for next, Auntie?
You're gonna kill his aunt in the next game. We're also gonna kill the raid boss next game. Is gonna be Grandpa of Comarax.
It's like, not Grandpa.
Because we got Cromarax and Son of Cromarax, so.
It's like, not great grandpappy grandmuch.
Die, sir! Oh, can I shoot this camera? Nope. Ah! When you're so getting close to getting out of fight for your life, but then you die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't wait to play Tiny Penis 2. Tiny Tina 2. People think that they should put the some of the shit from, like, you should make your own character in Borderlands 4. I think they should keep that as in the Tiny Tina franchise. Borderlands should still be pre-made Vault Hunters. Keep Tiny Tina, Tiny Tina. Keep Borderlands, Borderlands. Don't make fucking Borderlands as grindy as Tiny Tina. Oh my god. Playing Borderlands, Tiny Tina's playing Wonderlands is like playing fucking Diablo. Seriously, when I was playing Diablo 3, I was like, I literally realized how much that game and Wonderlands are like each other. They totally took inspiration from that.
Actually, now it just got me thinking. Dustin, you saw that picture that I showed you, right? About Stellar Blade. How it?
You saw on the group earlier.
Yeah, it was. I'm like, wow, we called it. Like that when we were talking about how it's like near Automata. The producer admit that he got inspired by Nier, Alita, and Blade Runner.
Well, you can tell that new Pokemon clone game got inspired by Pokemon, so man.
Yeah, that's the most obvious thing in the world. But no, I saw some more details on Stellar Blade. There's like 30 costumes.
Oh, I
in the
saw
game.
that. I'm like, holy cow, that's insane. Like, is she gonna get pants at some point?
Caleb loves those costumes. I think Caleb was disappointed in the costumes in Spider-Man 2. That's why he hates that game.
I didn't hate it. I did not hate it. I did not hate Spider-Man 2. There's just some things I wish were a bit better. I didn't say I hate it. Like, the side stuff could be a little bit better.
I think the side stuff in Spider-Man 2 may have actually been worse than the side stuff in the first game. I don't know. I feel like the science stations go against the science station. Both games, the science stations are like the worst thing. Like the first one and 2, not Miles Morales. The science stations. I think the worst thing in Miles Morales is the sound thing.
I think the science stuff wasn't. I think they're a little bit better. Like at least like you have interactability than just like you go swinging around certain areas like to collect smog is one example from Spider-Man 1. And then like from Spider-Man 2 you actually control a drone for science.
Yeah, and I hate that shit. When it gives me a time limit. Dustin, that one that I had problems with, I have problems with that every time I play. No. Like, I think I could get past it after a while, but if I were to record that, I'd probably just skip it entirely because it would take me too long to get past it. We have to shoot at the bees, the first one, and then the second one you have to like go to their hives or whatever. That's like the worst thing in the game, in my opinion, and well, for me at least. At least there's no stealth challenges.
Well, no.
Though I think the stealth challenges are way worse in Miles Morales than they are in the first game.
I'm trying to think. What was it? I think the Mysterio, like ones were thought they're okay. They kind of just took over like for Miles. They were the hologram.
I think I slightly suck with Miles more than I suck. I'm better at playing at Peter than I am with Miles for some reason. Damn it.
Trying to think. The weird one, I kind of think about this, and since they were easily located, was the Sandman ones.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish there was more. It's like, oh, you're finding crystals to help regain Sandman, or seeing Sandman's memories. But I wish you would add more. I wish that was the for Peter was the Spider-Man free suit. Like the black suit was as a reward, and not just XP.
I can tell you what my favorite side quest is in the game.
Was it the Wraith ones?
Nope. It was Howard.
Oh, you suck. You suck. Why'd you have to mention him?
Because that side quest is fucking amazing.
That's sad, though.
Yeah, that's why it's so good. 2 skins already have. I heard someone say the Ray quests are actually disappointing, in their opinion. Try fighting that bitch on hard. Not fun.
I mean, that's... You're just trying to either fight a long Wraith, or you're just... straight up fighting her.
When I was doing it on hard, I got her almost all the way down, and then she killed me. I had to restart a whole fucking phase. I was like, I hate this bitch. Scream took me a while on hard, also.
Mm-hmm. I thought that was a very interesting one. Yeah, that was a very interesting one to add in. To have Scream in there.
I was thinking, I'm never going to watch Scream again after this.
It kind of sucks that we'd never seen a lot like. I would have hoped Silver Sable would have come back, but apparently not.
I think my biggest story issue with Spider-Man 2 is not seeing Kraven kill off most of the fucking Sinister Six. Also, they explain that MJ is so good with so good taking out soldiers is because she trained with Silver Sable. It makes the soldiers look like wimps when she takes them out with a fucking taser.
I mean, now, yeah.
Dustin, you remember Angry Joe's freaking review?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hilarious. MJ's fucking hulking.
Sweet. She's packing heat, all right. No, I wish there. Did she have the web in Spider-Man 2, or? I know you only get a taser, but I couldn't remember she had.
Yeah, you have some web towards the part where Peter's Black Suit is murdering people by itself. I played the game twice, I know. I'm kind of working on my third playthrough, sorta. Started last week, but I haven't continued it yet. I didn't get very far either. I did the salmon fight on Ultimate. It was easy as fuck.
Oh, Sandman fight shit. I really wish he would have been a later boss fight, but nope. That would have been entertaining. But
something they kind of got rid of from Spider-Man 1 is just spamming your suit ability, but now you can just spam your other abilities, and it's like almost as easy. It's not quite as easy, because your abilities take time to recoil to come back, but yeah.
I mean, you have to be careful of that too, since it
This
correlates.
bosses, I just spam my abilities. You just spam them smartly.
The lizard fight was actually a really fun fight, though, too. Like, having to deal with him free time.
Yeah, that fight's the second longest, I think, because I've been to meet the fight 4 times.
Oh, and
when did Discord?
we at least had like the actually show Venom kill off Kraven. I mean, come on.
I think they should have. I think Peter should have seen it. He doesn't find out, and he only finds out through the news, or I think Mary Jane tells him or something. Somebody tells him. He doesn't actually see it happen.
Well, no, but I mean, like, how we see Kraven get killed off, though. Kind of like off screen, though.
No, he doesn't. Venom bites his head off.
But kind of like an off screen moment, though, too. Since it's still.
Peter.
But as a teen rating game, though. You know, it's like, oh, we don't want to show blood and gore. No.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what they do in the Venom movie, too. It's PG-13, so.
It's like, oh, we don't want to show blood. It's like that sort of stuff. But one thing I will say, I was very disappointed. You're not wrong there. I am a little bit disappointed with the suits, like especially with Miles. They just look like some of them just look like shit.
I thought some of them looked like shit in the first game too.
Or you mean like
Whoops.
in Miles Morales?
Nope, I meant the first game. Some of them look like shit in all the games.
Yeah, that's just how it is.
I personally do not like their suits that they get in the middle, towards the end of the fucking story. Like, actual story suits. Definitely Miles's. Miles's
Oh,
is the worst.
everybody agrees that it's probably the worst suit that he got. Because it looks just...
And then it pops onto Miles in the story too. That makes it fucking worse. I don't like Peter's white suit that much, but it's better looking than Miles's.
Well, it makes sense, so... Plus, it's technically a character in a sense, too. I'm kind of surprised that it would be Peter and not somebody else for the anti-venom suit. So I ain't gotta complain about that. At least by the end game, or at the end of the game, though, you do get to keep the black suit. Like, you can change back into it, though.
Yo.
Though, I do not like... Ugh, Harry, why does that suit look shit? That's so stupid. It's like, here, we're gonna have Spaceman Spider-Man have his one of the last suits in the game. Thanks, Harry.
Yeah, that's the one you have to do all the research stations too.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was referring to. The one I actually did like from Miles, that they were creative about it, was the Harlem one. Where you're just helping out around Harlem, and he gets like a cool suit, like 20, swinging 20s outfit. That was actually a little bit creative. I'll give him some props for that.
People are still complaining that the game was $70 and then the campaign wasn't that long. People would rather pay less for a shorter campaign than pay more for a longer campaign. That's shitty. What?
If you're gonna like complain about that, play Baldur's Gate.
It's about the same length as the first game.
I know, it's only like a couple, I think it might be an hour or two less, maybe.
I think it's because the first game was like a big, kind of surprise at the time. And
now you're just expecting more.
It just feels like more of the same.
That's what everybody says, yep. Which, if it's that good, why complain? I mean, they evolved stuff enough. It feels like a sequel. Well, Ragnarok feels more like the same. Except evolved, just like Spider-Man 2.
I think for me, like, they expanded the map, but it didn't really change that much.
Like what we going to, I thought it was just going to give me more collectibles to find. More shit to do.
And yet, you do get more stuff to do, as in some side quests. to do, but not. And that's the weird thing that they kind of omit is like, where are the collectibles?
I'm
I've
blaming
had
you
to,
two. I'm blaming you two, and I play Spider-Man 2 tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm ultimate. I'm gonna pull my damn hair out.
okay, it's like, here, good luck with the lizard fight.
Dude, it's like halfway through the game. Yeah, I ain't gonna make it that far. I'm not even at where Craven's people have came yet. I literally just beat Sandman.
You really don't have anything coming out in a while, do you?
It doesn't matter. I don't have money to fucking buy anything right now anyway. I
Yeah,
mean, technically Rise of Ronin's probably my next thing coming out, but
I'm on the fence with that one.
I
you like a week or two ago, you guys wouldn't stop talking about it. Now you're on the fence.
have you?
Yep.
Yep.
Is it live service? Am I afraid now?
No, no.
No, but the way the combat is looks too damage spongy to me. The recent trailer did not impress me very much.
I was always like, I already have a samurai game. Why do I need another samurai game?
More
I
like,
don't know, they're just hot right now.
especially with Koei Tecmo, they love to do like
Where's
their.
Tsushima?
And then some people were saying like, I was hearing people talk about that with Rise of Ronin. It's like, oh, we're gonna introduce like a Ghost of Tsushima mechanic. This feels like Neo or Wukong. It's not any different. You're just introducing world building. That's it.
But yeah, this is why before a game comes out, I want to play. But also, even if there was right now, I don't know if I'd buy it anyways, for money reasons. So I'm just replaying stuff, continue playing stuff, playing new stuff, just doing all of it. I'm reaching for 500 hours in Borderlands 2 this year. Am I gonna make it? Probably not. Borderlands 4 comes out this year.
But here, we're gonna shadow drop Borderlands 4. Like we did with Silent Hill. The short message.
They're not shadow dropping Borderlands 4. That's not getting. It might get announced, but it's not getting shadow dropped. They're gonna fucking announce it and say it's coming out next year in September. I'd be pissed. Like, why would you even announce it now, then? They take the Bethesda approach where, at least they did for Borderlands 3, where they announced something. Actually, they did that for Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, too. When they announce something, then it releases, like, 6 months later. Which is, that's how I like it. Then there's always 2 ports to a game. You have before the game comes out, when you're like talking about it and speculating. That part's always fun for a while, but then sometimes it goes on too long. But then you have the part then you have the second half where the game comes out. Like right now, Dustin's like, ooh, Final Fantasy Rebirth. What if Claptrap shows up? Well, he's not going to. Sorry, dude. Dustin. Speculation.
Oh, I should have given Zuckerberg all my money to make the metaverse happen.
Yes, I think I have one more time now. Level up from this 66. It's taking an eternity now. Yeah, it took about 40 minutes. It takes about 40 minutes to go up a level by doing it this way.
A long time ago, there was this PC game where you could play poker with Claptrap and other.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh
You got an exclusive head or skin from that in the original Borderlands 2, but I think they took it out of the remaster.
I remember seeing that because it's basically Telltale game characters, if I'm not mistaken correctly, though, too.
Also, in Borderlands 2, this pisses me off. For like heads, I know Mai has this head. I don't know if any of the other characters have this head, but they might. There's a head in Tiny Tina's Soul Dragon Keep that's extremely fucking rare, and you can drop it from any loot source in that DLC. And it was so rare that they gave you the code for it when it first released. And I don't remember if it was when Borderlands. It's probably when Borderlands 2 first released, not the remaster. That's a question. And I tried using that code last year and it wouldn't fucking work. And I don't have the head. And I'm like, oh, I have to actually look for that head. It's like one of the 3 heads I'm missing. It looks great too. I'm never gonna get that fucking head.
Unless you talk to Gearbox, but they'll probably say no way, Jose.
Good luck with talking to Gearbox. I'm not even gonna bother. Oh, it's in the. They were just saying look for it. I mean, it's in the game. It's just really fucking hard to get because it drops from any suitable loot source in Tiny Tina's Soul Dragon Keep. So it could be from a boss's loot pool. It could be from a fucking vendor. It could be from fucking chests. And I think it has a really low chance to drop too. Another head I'm missing is from Bunker, and that one's really rare too. Then I think I'm missing 3 or 4 heads. Then one head I'm missing is the Invincible in the main game, the Barkid Invincible. He drops a really rare head, and just spawning him is just annoying to begin with. So, and then I have to kill him, and he doesn't have a chance to drop. He only has a chance to drop it. And then I'm missing the Minecraft head also. Those heads sound miserable to look for. There's this class mod I'm trying to farm, blue class mod I'm trying to farm for on Salvador and Tiny Tina's Soul Dragon Keep. They only get in that DLC. And I've farmed for that thing so many times, and I still haven't seen that Siren Head. So, like, that just proves I'm fucking never gonna get that shit. Because you can still get a Siren Head on Gunzerker. Level up 66.
And now you're good for OP levels.
No, the level cap's 80. I have to get to 80 first. I gotta get to 80 first, and then I gotta upgrade my gear, because I ain't doing OP levels with shit gear. Once you get to level 80, your build's required to be pretty good. And you may ask what build, and that's a pretty good solid point. I don't have a build right now for Gage. I just put skill points in the stuff that look good. And then I'll probably look up a build on YouTube. Because I don't know how to make effective Borderlands 2 builds. Also, Caleb, I have another character that's on playthrough 3 also that I have to finish. That's barely started.
What, Krieg?
Yeah, he's level like 52, I think, or 51. I'm probably just gonna do the same shit on him that I'm doing on Gage. This is probably the most effective way. One of the most effective ways to level up.
But he's
I get about a level over 40 minutes. But then I have to reform for gear after a while too, because my gear gets too weak. Usually try to go about 3 levels and then I reform for gear again. Which my 3rd level will be level 67, because I'm 66. I have another farming method too, but it's not very easy if you don't have good gear, and I really don't have good gear on this character, so. My other farming method, you might actually get slightly more XP, but it's a lot harder to get to that area. Go through many enemies. Also, this way gives me a chance to get legendaries. I've already gotten 2 out of those chests. 2 shit ones, but yeah, 2. Actually, my creek's 51. Never mind. It took me... So, I did the fucking, Wait, is that... Oh, yeah, it is. I did the fucking level 30 skip on Krieg. Because I had a level 40 Krieg, but somehow I fucked him up, so I had to delete him. I was playing with Alex on that character, that's probably why he was fucked up. So I had to redo Krieg, and I was like, I don't want to redo the whole... redo playthrough 1. Playthrough 1's miserable. It's miserably boring. So I did the level 30 skip, which pops you up at level 30. You get into playthrough 1, then I went from there. And it still took me 21 hours to get him to level 51, even though I skipped the whole playthrough. Basically.
Say wah wah wah.
On Necromancer, I have 2 days and 13 hours on. Siren, I have 9 days and 6 hours. And she's OP10. Salvador, I have 5 days on, and he's OP8. Assassin, I have 3 days and 21 hours, and he's OP8. Psycho's 51. Berserker, I have 8 days and 8 hours on, and he's OP10. Though I use glitches. I use a glitch to get Salvador OP10, to be honest, so. I did it legit on my ass. If I told that Cheyenne chick that, she'd tell me to do it again. I would say, hell no. Actually, I'd say I already have to do it again like 4 more times. So what are you cleaning now, Caleb?
Still the manor.
Damn, Caleb, that manor's dirty. How much you getting paid?
I have like $300.
Caleb, you're a broke ass fucker.
It's like they have to supply me my own soap and hoses.
Caleb, even in Borderlands 2 right now, I have $25 million, Caleb. How are you that broke?
It's a tough living, man. It's a tough living. I have to go to my own place with my own gas. They don't provide me with gas.
The cap on money in Borderlands 2 is 99 million.
It's like, can you believe? It's like, I'm my own man here. I can't.
Ah, what the hell is happening? Turkey Man's destroying my ass.
Hopefully some people don't look. Get that turkey ass.
Oh, he's dead. He's real dead. I think he's sick of me killing him, but I don't care.
Well, you really like turkey ass then, don't you?
I like the XP his ass gives me. Why do I keep getting instant kill? This is not OP10. This is playthrough 3. Is that much better? Not really. Seriously, something keeps instant killing me. Is my shield that bad? Probably. I think it is. Yeah, it's a blue shield. It's not very good. I have a B shield. It's level 50 though, so it's severely underleveled. Not using it. I don't really have anywhere I can really farm for the B shield right now, so. At some point, I might have to switch back to pre-sequel. There's a reason I haven't played pre-sequel for a while. I don't like the situation I'm in right now in pre-sequel.
Because you don't want to do all the OP levels with those characters.
Pre-sequel doesn't have OP levels. No, it's because I boosted up Handsome Jack to level 70 by using the restarting playthrough method because the first mission gives you a lot of XP. So now all my weapons are shit. And I have to get, like, pretty far into the story to be able to get good legendaries. Before I'm going to have to kill a boss with shit weapons. Actually, there's at least 2 bosses that want to kill with shit weapons in the story. I already managed to get past deadlift. So, yeah, I know it's gonna piss me off, so. But then once I do it once and get level 80 weapons, then it's not a problem anymore. If I do it on Nisha again, so I could just duplicate those weapons. What I did, Dustin, on Handsome Jack is I had glitched weapons and I put them in the grinder, and this duplication thing, basically, I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. So like basically I put the weapon in my stash, and the stash save is different from your character, so then I load my character back before I use the grinder, and I have that glitched weapon back again. So then eventually I have like 20 different glitched weapons, so then I just keep getting new glitched weapons out of the grinder. Just find the ones I want. Jeez. That also works on Borderlands too, except in Borderlands he doesn't have glitch weapons. It works on farming mission rewards like the Sandhawk. But my internet has been good because it relies on internet. Also, you can do that with the grinder for legendaries, too. Yeah, legendary you don't want. So basically, all I have to do is get one legendary, and I can just duplicate that legendary and have infinite legendaries. Oh, and doing pre-sequel on playthrough 3 is not as hard, but, like, I'll do this... I've heard someone else have this problem on YouTube, too. I'll do the main story, and I'll do side quests. And after that, I had to restart my playthrough, like, 2 more damn times, and I still wasn't the level cap on Handsome Jack. They don't give you enough content to do. I heard someone that they did all the side quests and the main story and pre-sequel and all the Holodome and the Claptrap DLC and all the side quests, and they still weren't max level. You do not have that problem in Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
Borderlands 2 has too much content for you to do. 30 man's dead. I gotta fight his tributes. Get that extra XP. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yep. I forgot what level I am on, Nisha. I get this iPhone go a bit slightly earlier tonight or not because my landlord's supposed to be coming in to do air filters, to change the air filters, and who knows when the fuck they're gonna come. They're fucking knock at my door at 8 in the morning. Well, 9 if I went to bed at midnight. I guarantee they come before then. Maybe not though. Though it takes like a minute for them to do. So. It'd just be annoying to wake up at 8, an hour before I think my cleaning lady is cleaning my apartment tomorrow, so I can't go back to my apartment on my break either. And Caleb, tomorrow Dakota is off. Caleb, I need you to replace Dakota. You have to be the teacher in her toddler classroom.
No.
Yeah, I'd say no to toddlers, so. I can't decide who's worse, toddlers or 2-year-olds. Depends on the day.
And how many?
I mean, today there's only 3 toddlers in Dakotah's class, and they got into fucking everything. Constantly. Well, at least 2 of them did, not really the third one. The two-year-old room has, like, I think 10 kids at least. There's a couple of them that are absolutely fucking terrible. I did not mean to pick that crap up. Today for lunch I had Pop-Tarts because Baker had chili, and I was like, yeah, I'm not eating that. That's gonna absolutely make my stomach cramp.
It's like, no, not chili, no.
And of course my break's on fucking 12 when it's lunch. And I don't have a ton that I could eat really fast. Ton of things. I just ate Pop-Tarts. Though I heard what it was for lunch tomorrow, and I forgot what it was, but I heard it was good. So I'm probably eat lunch tomorrow at work. And I can't go back to my apartment anyways tomorrow, so.
Wait, it's pizza.
Nope, it's definitely not. Last Monday was burgers. Wish it was spaghetti, but I'm positive it's not.
It's like chicken Alfredo. Oh wait, no.
That's probably too much work. See, at the daycare at 10 o'clock. Well, no, breakfast is at 8 o'clock in the morning. We open at 6:30 for kids. So breakfast is at 8. Then you have AM snack, which is at 10. Then you have lunch, which is at 12. Then you have PM snack at 3 o'clock. Those are all the meals. Well, I guess snack's technically not meal, but those are what we do.
Do I want to quote, like, where's second breakfast?
Yeah, sorry, Caleb. We had to eat that at home. Apparently, a long time ago, they had dinner at the daycare because they were open till like midnight. But yeah, that was before I started. Way before I started. When I first started, what the hell? I'm glitching through the elevator. When I first started, lunch was at 11:30, but then it had to get moved up to 12. And then I usually eat dinner when I get back home from work, and Caleb eats dinner at like midnight.
It's like, hey, I resent that remark.
Except on Fridays, I have to wait till freaking like 5:30 or whenever we eat dinner. Good luck, sir. But sometimes I eat PM snack well, technically school agers get off the bus, so they don't have PM snack till 3:30ish. So usually, sometimes I eat snack at 3:30. So another skin I don't have. Whose skin was that for? I can't tell. I'm in fight for my life right now. It's for Commando. Yeah, not Commando game, sorry.
The only Commando game you'll do is Metal Gear.
It's just raining iridium. What's the worst part about Borderlands 2? The fact that I have to pick up iridium and it just doesn't automatically pick up like in Borderlands 3. That's the worst part, man. I'm too lazy to pick up iridium.
Damn it, SpongeBob! Why do you had your house so dirty?
Squidward. Oh, I got another legendary. I got the Logan's gun though. That's disgusting. It's because of Gary, dude. He's fucking up the house.
Where the... Oh, where am I?
Also, Tuesdays are always my worst day at work. Definitely for school age, because I tend to have more kids, and I have like two of the girls that are hard to deal with. Just say that.
No, screwing up. Great.
Seems like Tuesdays and Thursdays are always my worst day at work. Monday actually wasn't that bad. I'm not looking forward to this. On Friday, Shelly, I swear she doesn't think the fucking schedule out before she types it. Like, during nap time, all the lights are off, so there's not a lot for me to do because it's really dark. And like that one hallway is still getting redone. And the school age room is getting used right now, and it's in the middle of the building. And I can't go past the school age room by Cheyenne's classroom's cubbies to clean those during nap time when I have nothing to do, or the other classroom across from her, because there's a bunch of cots in my way and I would trip over them. The fact that I've almost done it before. So I have to stay at the front of the building, basically. And Shelly expects me to clean from fucking 12:30 to 3 o'clock. I can barely find shit to do for an hour and a half, let alone for almost 3 hours. Does she not fucking think that? Like, what the hell? So anyways, I'm gonna tell just that on Friday. Also, do you know how slow 3 hours goes by when you have to clean for 3 hours? Also, she has my break at 11:30. And she's told me in the past, in order for me to be able to eat lunch if I'm not in the classroom, I have to go on break. If I want to eat lunch, I have to go break at 12, not 11:30. See, she literally does not think the schedule out very well. Like, at all. And she just types it really fast. Honestly, clean for an hour and a half is kind of pushing it for me, finding stuff to do, but I could probably do an hour and a half still. 200 iridium. I'm dead again. Yeah, part of the reason I'm getting screwed on hours right now is because school age can't be at the daycare because the room's getting used when they're out of school, and they seem to be out of school every like fucking 2 weeks. Like, stupid that they have that many days off. So then there's no need for me. I'm all loving they have that many days off and I got my classroom back. Get more fucking hours. This turkey's an asshole, Caleb. You can have him. You can clean him. I think he needs to be cleaned. So, Dustin, are you just finishing up side quests in that game?
Dude, I'm doing the Rebirth demo.
Oh, earlier I saw you playing Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I was doing a couple side quests.
How do you even know the Rebirth demo came out yet? Oh, yeah, I did. Never mind, because you guys were talking about it.
Yeah, it came out right after the State of Play.
Dead again. Alright, I don't think I'm getting to 67. I'm already kind of getting sick of this. Oh my god. Gage is sassy. I'm sorry about your face. So, I'm guessing the answer is no, but Dustin, have you watched Suspiria yet?
Is that what you thought the 2.5-hour movie was?
Oh, I didn't even think about that, to be honest.
Well, you're wrong. It wasn't that. I was gonna watch The Raid too. I watched The Raid yesterday.
Oh, I saw that on discount on 4K. I was like,
Discount. Well, it's more like it went back to what the price it should have been because it came out at 30. I got it for 30. It went down to like 32 on Amazon, but for a while it was like 45 on Amazon. I was like, fuck no, do not pay that. But after watching the Indonesian dub, I did watch a bit of the English dub, and it's not that bad.
Well, good, because I was very disappointed you don't want to pick it.
That's what I was going to ask you guys, if you guys wanted me to still pick it, because I was going to leave that up to you.
The answer is yes for me.
And yes, we do move the movie nights, folks, but that'll be on those days off. When I say rest mode.
If you keep having to go to work at 5 a.m., it doesn't make it very easy.
Does it mean I can stay a little bit longer than I should, so...
What? Oh my god, guys, I'm on a fucking roll getting shit legendaries from these boxes. I got Rolling Thunder. It's like the worst grenade in the game. Thanks, game. Where's the nearest ledge at? That's what I say to that. Ah, the ledge is blocked off. Ah, I went all this effort to run to this ledge. Too bad there's not mail in Borderlands 2 like there is in 3, otherwise I'd just send it to Caleb.
You probably still do. Borderlands 3.
I haven't been playing Borderlands 3, so... Or if I do, it's not for very fucking long. See you, Rolling Thunder. Have a nice day. Never come back, please. Ever.
Bye, have a beautiful time.
No, don't tell that thing to have a beautiful time. Don't have a terrible time. Oh yeah, I forgot. The hunt's going on this week for Borderlands, and K6 said he's already made like $20,000, I think, in one stream. They donate to St. Jude's, and that's in one stream. It's going on the whole week. And he's one of the hosts, so he or one of the people that prepare for it. So he can't compete because Gearbox gives rewards for the people who come in first place, or the top people or whatever. Other people compete too.
Of all the charities you can choose, St. Jude's has got to be one of the absolute best.
And the only way you can, there's rules to compete in the hunt, and it's in Borderlands too. You have to stream it on Twitch, which, ugh. And you get points for each legendary and stuff you got. And Killer 6 said he's talked to some of the families there, and they said they really appreciate it. I think they do the hunt twice a year, because later in the year they do it for Borderlands 3. And they do it every year. So I heard we could be getting a Deadpool 3 trailer at the Super Bowl. Perfect timing. So I was about to watch Deadpool 1 and 2 since Valentine's Day is coming up for Deadpool 1.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think Kevin Feige was wearing a hat at one point in the meeting. He teased the name, but you can't see it on the back of the hat. He was like, because he had a Wolverine and Deadpool logo at one point.
I told Dakota, I was like, I'm gonna watch my favorite Valentine's Day movie. And she's like, is it a horror movie? I'm like, nope, it's not My Bloody Valentine. I don't even own that still. I was like, it's Deadpool. Yeah, you get 22,000 XP for killing the turkey, and that's not counting a couple of the tributes. I think you get like 500 XP for a tribute you kill. Maybe is it 500? I forget. Yeah, 560. There's like 4 of them. Actually, I guess 1,681 from that guy. Got 500 from that guy. Did the turkey drop anything good? Skin already fucking have. You also get quite a few XP for killing the snowman. The snowman's way fucking harder to kill. Definitely when you have crap weapons. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop here. I'm halfway through level 66. Actually, Ron, I'm gonna spin my iridium real fast. I'm surprised Caleb didn't decide to do the demo.
He wants to go in blind.
I actually would probably be that way too. Why don't you borrow some yet? I forgot. Did I get any new skins for Gage today? I don't think I did. Nope, got new skins for like fucking almost every other character. I have 68 out of 100 skins for Gage. That's about where I'm at on my end to it, I think. Got 24 out of 30 heads. I actually like Gage's heads. I do not like Psycho's heads or Zero's heads very much.
You would think Zero would have the most interesting heads.
I think they're kind of boring. The other four, I like their heads. Maya, Axon, Gage, and Gunzerker.